Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It is Tuesday morning the 29th of July. And I'm not going to keep you very long in this video, I'm going to keep it brief and relatively concise. We're talking about the case of missing siblings, 6-year-old Lily and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan from Lansdowne Station in Nova Scotia. In other news, very briefly, I will be live later. It'll be kind of later on tonight, maybe like 10ish, something like that, my time, which will be 5 p.m. Eastern, and then whatever that is in your local time, to talk about Brian Kohberger. So it's the last live I'm going to do relating to the current drop of 300 and some files from Moscow Police Department. I'm going to be talking about Kohberger's arrest and related issues. So that's for later. It will be on this channel, so check that out if you're following the Idaho student murders case. All right, so what we're going to do in this video. Well, Sunny from It's a Crime in Shame had a conversation with MALEYA, and she shared on last night's live stream a whole bunch of screenshots. I'm just going to focus on two of them. MALEYA answers some questions about Daniel and made a very interesting statement. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go. Before we get into that, you know exactly what I'm going to say. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I've got 5 months left. I think I can do it if you help me out. Nearly 50% of people who watch my channel, and the majority of people who do watch my channel watch my videos regularly, but you're not yet subscribed. Why? It's completely free. It's not like memberships where you've got to click the join button and pay a fee. Subscribing is completely free. All you got to do is click the subscribe button and you're done. That's it. That's all. And then YouTube may notify you when I drop a video. Hey, so what is there to lose? All right, so these are the screenshots that I want to focus on. We're going to do this one first, even though this one came later in the series. This is a series of questions that MALEYA answered, and these are very interesting. They're all related to Daniel. MALEYA, of course, if you've not been following this case closely, is Lily and Jack's mother, and Daniel is their stepfather. Daniel has been out and about all over the media in the first couple of weeks when the media were doing multiple daily updates. Daniel was there commenting, he gave his side of the story, he spoke to CBC News, he's been all over the place, and he's been all over social media, and he's told a different story than what he told mainstream media. He's blamed MALEYA, even though if you remember rightly, he said something on the CBC News piece that gave you the impression that there was more to this than meets the eye. Not just that Lily and Jack disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again. Anyway, we'll get to Daniel's lies in a moment, but these are some questions about Daniel. And Darren. Darren said what he heard was a big argument on Thursday that continued until you got home and you got into a physical altercation. Is any of that true? Haley, who is MALEYA's half-sister or stepsister, member of MALEYA's family anyway, on the live with Susan said Daniel was in the bathroom. So this was the evening of May the 3rd. This was the day when MALEYA left. Just one day after Lily and Jack disappeared. They were reported missing on the morning of May the 2nd. Daniel was in the bathroom doing drugs, and you told her Daniel has been doing meth for 2 years. Addictions are hard. In the video, Wade said, that's MALEYA's stepdad, or MALEYA's mother's boyfriend. Wade said Daniel uses, sells and makes meth. Is this true? Is Daniel narcissistic? From your messages to Belinda, who is Lily and Jack's paternal biological grandmother, you did not seem happy. Was he controlling and abusive to you? And it seems he wanted to control you. Was he that way? Janie, did she like the children? She comes across like they were a thorn in her side. She said she had 0 pictures. She said you barely spoke to her. Was her words a bunch of BS? Why, truly, did Janie not let police into her camper? There's a lot of stuff out there to verify or quash. Hopefully, perhaps you understand. These are important questions. I'll check my messages when I can. Stay strong, MALEYA. And these are MALEYA's answers. Firstly, no to the question about the argument. And then, yes, Daniel was a drug addict. I found out he was doing drugs the night before I was going to be induced with Meadow. He was not making or selling it that I know of. When I met him, I had no idea of his drug use. Yes, Daniel is narcissistic and he's very controlling, unfortunately. Belinda didn't control me. However, she did know her son Cody was cheating on me with multiple women and never told me. As far as she let on, she never had a problem with them. This is regarding Janie. She did treat them a bit different than her grandchildren. I was baffled when she said she found them annoying. Yes, her words are BS. I would speak to her and give sympathy when she would come over and talk about her medical issues and the TMU orders she would receive. I'm not a mean person. She was worried her dog, so this is regarding the campus, she was worried her dog would get out and bite someone. The police searched it about 3 times that I'm aware of. Okay, so she answered those questions, and this is the thing that I find really interesting though. So this is MALEYA in the grey, and then Sunny is in the purple. I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the lies. And then Sunny says, may I ask why not set it straight? I'm sorry, these are pretty blurry because I just screenshotted them from the live stream and I had to zoom them in. Okay, so this is the thing. Daniel is only lying to the media, and I don't know why. He is not lying to the police or the CPS. Both our statements to the police are the same. But the media has a completely different story, blaming me. I don't know why. Well, it's not mainstream media, it's to social media, where Daniel has had his platform. So he goes on to say, online Daniel blames you for pretty much everything. He's great while you're a shit mum. I'm hurt in a way no one can understand. I want my children back home with me. And then she goes on to say, according to what we heard, apparently he likes the attention. It's disgusting. And then Sunny asked something about, does she believe that the children are alive? And she said, I want them to be. How could a mother think any way else? His true colours have unfortunately come out in the worst way. It's like I never knew who he really was. So, why is Daniel lying to social media? Was Darren just a distraction, purposefully sent, just for his own amusement, or to side with Daniel and Janie? Did they all come up with the story together? I'm starting to believe so. Daniel's not lying to the police, not lying to CPS, giving the same story as MALEYA, so why then, if what MALEYA is saying is true, is he lying to social media? Well, it could be because that's the truth and he's been lying to the police all along, which is a very risky strategy. I think it's more likely that Daniel is lying to social media because it's a whole big game to him. That he's getting all of these people listening to him. He's getting his 15 minutes of fame. And if he is narcissistic, then, you know, that's going to be feeding him, isn't it? He's 3 minutes in the spotlight to say whatever he wants. He's angry with MALEYA for leaving him. Narcissists do not like that, do they? Absolutely not, no. And they'll do anything to get back at the person who has upset them, who has spurned them. So that's why he's lying. And he thinks it's a big game on social media. He knows social media has blamed him, so he's playing a game. He's seeing how far he can take it. What do you think to that explanation? Then again, MALEYA could be lying. MALEYA could be lying through her teeth. And it depends what side you're on, whether you're on Daniel's or MALEYA's, as to what you're going to think about this conversation that was had. What side are you on? Let me know in the comments. Or are you like me and you don't believe any of them? At this stage, I don't believe any of them. Because we've seen a lot more of Daniel, maybe we have. Maybe we have seen true colours. And yeah, that would be disgusting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Check out my live stream later if you're following the Brian Koberger case. And I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye, guys.